Welcome back to another Let's Play of Trails in the Skies. I'm back, baby. Your boy Biz0 is back. Last time we met with Kyle again, another faithful reunion, and we actually got hold of the airliner. I want to see if there's anything suspicious here.
Here's a lift card.
It looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably used this to move the cargo. Cargo, huh? What about this?
I wonder what this is.
It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of the orbital energy has completely stopped. What about this? There isn't anything here, right? Nope. Let's go upstairs. What do we find? What do we find? Oh.
It looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, come on. I'm Captain Estelle, and you shall address me as such, Captain Estelle. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone.
So suspicious. It's a hijacking. And yet, there are no hostages. What about over here?
It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place.
Where is Cassius?
This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers.
It probably hasn't watered for days. Damn, son. Rest in peace. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a nice view. There's nothing else here to investigate. Really? Let's go upstairs. I'm more surprised that there isn't anything. Oh. Okay. We already talked about that. There's nothing here either. There's really nothing. Uh-huh. These are cargoes. Where is everybody? Where did it go?
We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside.
There's a high possibility that the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandit's airship, and then to wherever the hideout is.
Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero.
Come on, cheer up and get ready. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hit the airline in a place like this?
Huh?
As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and the risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airline into their hideout?
Yeah, that does seem a little odd, didn't it? So, why did they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to...
Sort the cargo, move the hostages aboard their own aircraft, steal the orbital engine, keep clear of the Royal Army search party, ditch Linde because their hideout was somewhere weird. They could know that they are. Keep clear of Royal Army search party.
It's true. The airliner is rather large and easily seen. And in that sense, it would seem highly likely that they would leave it in a different place than their hideout. However, that alone couldn't be considered a decisive reason. From my guess, I would have imagined that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandit's ship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for Sky Bandit's hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place that we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because you're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us what we should do? We should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think that we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Lugran. We should be able to contact the hacking gate if we use the orbital telephone. Sorry, I didn't voice act there because I kind of want to focus on what they were saying. I'm kind of interested. In what the Capua family intentions are, you know?
Huh? What the heck?
Great. Now, this is something I did not expect.
I wonder if we should be glad, since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them.
Oh, really? You're not gonna suspect us, are we? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. Put your hands in the air. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids of the Sky Bandits. Though the girl does look shafty.
Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can you see that this shining emblem on my chest?
The bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh, it's him. Sorry, I'll give you back your original voice.
General Morgan?
Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I have found this place to have been insignificantly investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought that the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits?
Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? What happened to find this place one step ahead of your men?
If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Or the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. You see, and there are no hostages to be found here. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know that we're coming. What? That's not true. Why are you accusing us? God damn. Come on. I think you have some sort of a hatred for bracers, and he's just letting his emotions get the better of him, really.
Wait a minute here. How about you cut with that crap?
My thoughts exactly. All right, man. Take them into custody. Are you serious? Oh, you can't be serious. We did nothing wrong. The general will be questioning himself on the motto. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you the place to cool your heels. Yeah, this is not even funny. We were at the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, if the general have cooperated us to begin with, he would have known where the Sky Bandits were, instead of dicking around. And then now he just accuses us. How infuriating, huh?
This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say.
If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we did have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible.
Huh? Why not?
You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Oh, it's a trap. It's all a trap. Really?
Now that you mention it, he did say something like that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you?
I don't know for sure, but I would bet that that's what he meant. Which means that
the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua?
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the ones who stood a chance of nabbing them.
Oh, they have guys. in the insides of the army, huh?
But now we're stuck here. I wonder where your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't y'all seem a bit of a fix? Is that Cassius?
It could really be him, huh? But why would Cassius be in the jail cell, right? It wouldn't make any sense. Unless the Sky Bandits did something within the army, and somehow it led to this point.
Did you say something, Joshua?
No, I didn't say anything. It came from the cell next door. It sounds kind of familiar.
Oh, it's Cassius, alright. Our boy Cassius. Our hero Cassius. Our one true hero Cassius. He's back. I knew he was alright.
Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone.
Could this unfolded my self-confidence?
And the tone of absurd narcissism belonged to...
It's you.
Wait, Oliver? What is he doing here? I guess he was dicking around with his music, huh? Oh, you do remember those set chords? To think that we didn't make it again in a place like this. It seems like we were bound by destiny.
Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose.
And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do?
Oh, come on. Let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak.
I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just need to get tried. Just get tried while you talk.
Get tired.
Get tired while you talk our ears off.
What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing.
So, there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done. I'm not ready for wrinkles yet.
Ha ha ha. Come on now. Let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me.
Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear from you about it.
It all began before we parted ways, you see.
I did some window shopping
at the booze market. Then I moved to the Antoros restaurant. You see, once I had eaten my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano, then to feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. So I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. Oh, he was the pianist. I remember that restaurant was hiring a pianist, you're right. Estelle could have been a perfect candidate for that role.
That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist.
Ha! A musician's genius is not limited to just one instrument. You see, anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of mirror. You chose food instead of mirror. I mean, you need to eat. You need to eat to survive. Okay. I don't know how to put it, but it's very you, Oliver. I feel like Oliver is a very suspicious person. He might actually play a bigger role in this story, I don't know. He doesn't seem like just a random guy, and he seems to be so carefree too. That's pretty suspicious. Like, you're locked up in a jail and you're not concerned at all. Nothing seems to faze him. It's like he's been in this situation before, you know? And I have a feeling that Oliver might be a badass. Who knows? We'll find out. Yet, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I had been enjoying a plate of stewed duck, and I had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce, oh, the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough.
The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious. It's not annoying better.
I like the way Estelle makes that face. It's hilarious. It's like one of those, like, you're so annoying. You're so, like, Estelle looks so annoyed, but at the same time, she needs to get through this.
Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine, you see, which seemed good for the cellar. Something called Gran Chardonnay from the year 1183. Gran Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city.
Ah, she knows her wine. Of course, she drinks. She's an alcoholic. Sherzard, my babe. You know your stuff. Good job.
Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink myself.
Auction off? How much are we talking about here?
From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 mira.
500,000 mira? God damn! God damn! That's quite a bit of mira, you know? For just one bottle? God damn!
That's out of this world, that's for sure. And you didn't, did you, Oliver? Ah, such needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Come on now, it's sweet, smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. It's luxurious. Mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within the very bottle.
I don't think I can listen to this anymore.
Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity.
I completely dumbfounded.
The sad thing is that
After taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. You see, and I was having the chef cook me something up else to match the wine, and the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fella, I cordially, invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steamy and his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say any other word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma.
Idiot.
Oh, pardon? But do your ears deceive me? I have sworn I heard that and that, and even assuredly the misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you even listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening?
Damn, son. Poor guy, he's trying to tell a story here. I guess you can't take too much of that, you know? Everything in moderation. Oh, hey, you three, get up.
I'm tired.
What's wrong? What? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early, even for me.
No, it's just the opposite. You're being released.
Huh?
Being released? Did the mayor help us?
I have a feeling that our girl, Mayor Maybelly, might have actually did something. I mean, we are on behalf of her on an investigation into this place. It's only natural that she'll get our back, right?
Why all of a sudden?
Is there a reason for this? Yes, I like to consider myself that reason.
Mayor Maybelly?
Yes! You're my waifu!
There you go! There you go, there's my waifu right there. Okay. Always coming through when we're in trouble. That's the mayor I know.
Mayor Maybelly?
Oh, well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm very sorry about everything that happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared.
I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybelly herself. You'd better remember to thank her.
So you mean Mayor Maybelly stood up on our behalf?
Yes. There we go.
Maybelly, my waifu. Okay, I see you.
No, that's not exactly it.
Then what is?
I just explained your situation to General Morgan.
Our situation?
Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright?
Oh, that's all it takes, huh? I guess Cassius Bright is a legend around this place, huh? Get some respect. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. Okay. Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I am his adopted son, Joshua.
I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena.
You knew my mother?
Yes, I enjoy your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were a baby.
Now, just wait a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but...
Oh, maybe the old man and him went way back, you know? Even during the war, huh? That war?
I don't know Cassius Bright, the Bracer, but you know him as Cassius Bright, the legendary hero, right? The only Cassius Bright I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist.
Strategist, Dad?
I can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You have to excuse me.
Oh, let me follow you, my brothers.
What's wrong with it?
It seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring.
I didn't even know that. Somehow, it feels hard to believe.
However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. Really?
I still don't see that. I thought there was some other reason behind it. There must be something else he did, pretty much. I don't think like the sole reason of him hating bracers is merely because like one of his friends left him. Like there must be something he did, something else that Cassius did before this or whatever.
From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men.
I get the same impression.
So what you're saying is that our lives are such pain because of Dad? That dirty rotten scoundrel?
How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you.
Oh, sure.
Is something the matter?
I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something.
Oh, you mean the guy next door? Yeah, don't worry about him.
Now that you mention it.
What could it be? What could it be, huh? Oh, how college people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold hostel? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine by that way, I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory.
Is she still here?
Yeah, I completely forgot about it.
I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you.
Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged the bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought?
Ha! Indeed that is I. Yet my thought lasts. I would have been heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite service that I was about to render.
You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release.
Really, truly,
You would do such kind service for a man, such as myself.
I think that may be asking a bit too much.
If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Haha, well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me.
Oh, she's not only a waifu material, she does business. She is smart. She is grateful. She is loyal.
And the Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident that there won't be another problem. There won't be any other problems over the matter.
And we're back. You actually got a release.
I can't believe you were released.
It's like a stroke of bad luck.
Ha ha ha. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook in such fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I pay you in the piano? Shall I pay the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that?
I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there.
I, for one, don't think he did mind a bit.
Yeah, he sure does seem to have some thick skin.
Let's just think of this as an unfortunate accident for both of us.
But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's say, it seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend you my assistance in return for the wine?
Huh?
Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work?
Actually, I don't mind him. He's a good party member. Last time we had him on board, I think he had tremendously strong attack stats and strong attacks, arts attacks, so he would be a great addition to our team. Could you ever?
So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring.
Hold on a second. What did we do to deserve this?
Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly gonna be a pain.
I don't think he's an amateur. I think he can hold himself. Have you seen him in combat? Goddamn. This boy is stylish. This guy's styling on the monsters.
Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work, our sanity?
Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. But of course, I did be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group.
That's the kind of line that gets me really worried.
But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us, I have a feeling that we'll be short on manpower.
Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth our height, you're dumped from the party. Are you okay with that?
Of course, I don't mind. I never let you down, so please, be reassured.
Well, my expectations of you are pretty much a rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down.
I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you.
Tell us?
Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened?
Truth be told,
last night, there was a large-scale burglary in Bo's South Block. The weapon shop and the orbital factory were targeted, as well were a number of private residences.
What?
who could have done that? Is it the Capula family?
Or, aka the Sky Bandits? So was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. A unit of Royal Army is currently conducting the investigation. I see. Guess we did better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I did formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please, use that money for your current investigation expenses.
I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. I guess when that happens, it happens.
Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in the mist, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits.
Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about your findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence.
Alrighty, my blossom companions.
Shall we head to the South Block?
Look, buddy, who made you king of the show?
You look at stats. God damn. I think he has the highest arts attack on the team. Definitely. And the needle has insane range. God, those auto attacks.
Plus 20. Oh.
22. 21. 7. Okay, we gotta upgrade her. Let's head to the guild and get some business expense. Spend money on the business expense.
$6,000 mirror? God damn! We're ballin'. We're really ballin' now.
Now we're balling. Is there any quests? Oh, stolen ring. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Oh, just a reminder. I am not going to do side quests in the main story. What I will do is a separate video on side quests. If any of you want to watch it, it will be on the playlist Side Quests in the Skies, and also in the main playlist at the end. And another thing to note is that those side quests will not be done in blind, and I will actually use a guide for them because of time constraint. For the main story though, I will do them in blind. And that's that. So now I'm just gonna create a new save file here, just in case that we miss any of the side quests that we come across. Because apparently in this game, you do miss side quests if you stumble across like certain story events. Just a heads up, you know.
Anyway, where should we go?
I think we should spend some money at the weapon shop. Oh, and there's a really good weapon shop here too. I bought my Viper here, which is like plus 22 strength. God damn. What were we missing? We're missing about the dual razor and the blitz here. Not the Viper, but the blitz. Stun rod. Let's get the stun rod. What else is there? Work boots. Does everyone has work boots? Oh, just using Stregas. God damn, Stregas. Ugh. I mean, they're not that bad. Plus 6. It's plus 8. It's not much of a difference, really. Lighter. Prevents blind, prevents poison. Nothing really stood out to me in here. What else? What? There was something down here. Prevent seal, prevent sleep. I don't think it matters that much. Damn, Oliver. What does Oliver look like right now? Oh, I can do so much with Oliver. I can really do so much with Oliver. Information can get me Chaos Brand. Oh, and look at the slots. It's all brown, so it'll all count for one. All count for one line. All the elemental value count for one line. It'll be easier to have Orbital Arts, I guess, to unlock Orbital Arts. And for those who don't know, Orbital Arts are actually unlocked through having certain elemental value on the particular line that you have, which I showed you previously. And if you look at the guide here, let's see, I believe under magic, you will see how much elemental value is required for each of the Orbital Arts. And because he has 5 Mirage elemental value, we're able to get the Chaos Brown on him. I do want to see what else he can do with this though. Since he has 5. I already have Petrified on her. We added Petrify on her, so she's like a faux stoner. full stoner. And he's all... Joshua is all time quartz. Charizard, I want her to be with the wind quartz. Not only is Aerial really good with the not only is Aerial really good as an AoE, but also Siphon Guard is very good on her build because I want her to be a dodge tank. I'm still not sure what I want him to be though. I can take a look at the Bracer Notebook and check. We still haven't unlocked any Tier, Terra, Terria, Latier. Oh, we can probably unlock Latier. So he'll heal a range, right? So we need 2 elemental value for water and 1 space elemental value. What do we have here? Let's see what we have going. I believe he had mine on her already, so we gotta get mine again. Okay, we have to go to the Orbital Factory to do this. So I think I'm gonna pick up a water quartz and a space quartz. Oh, and this is beautiful because I have a bunch of Seth data. So I get really got HP 1. So there's mine. And then space we can go with I like EP cost a lot more. Not only because of the effect having your art's EP cost reduced by 10%, but also because of the fact that it gives a lot of elemental value for just 1 quartz. Like here, under right under here, right? You see, there's 1. It gives under elemental value. It gives 1 time quartz. It gives 2 space quartz and 1 mirage quartz. That's a lot of elemental value. Not quartz, I mean elemental value. You know what I mean. I'm gonna have him have that. Information, not really. I'm gonna put a mine on him. EP1. Okay, I do want to hit. So now we got Latier. Latier and clock up. Great. Oh, question is. Oh, I can't actually have anything on it because her line is weird because. This one, it's locked. I believe this slot is locked to wind quartz only. This slot is also locked to wind quartz, so I can't really do much on her. Estelle is more flexible. She can equip everything. I like her the way she is right now, so I don't really particularly want to. I might actually. The reason why I'm reconsidering taking out these 2 and giving it to him instead, because I feel that he's probably a better mage, art spammer I mean, judging by the amount of EP he has and just looking at his stats, right? He has like insane arts attack. So I'm gonna unequip this and let's go for a test drive. Oh, I can't. I can't do that. It has to be Mirage, huh? Well, that is pretty strict. That is a pretty strict limit. Can I have like 1 petrified at least? Okay, I can do that. Like, we got Earth Guard. Petrify is so good because it gives like 3 elemental value, so like 4 skills already. Earth Guard, Stone Hammer, Petrify Breath, Stone Impact. It's fantastic. And Mirage. Now it's just about what kind of stats I want now, right? I think I want EP. Or information. I don't think we have information yet. Information might come in handy. Like if I'm not playing a blind playthrough, I would have used, I would leave out information. But since I'm playing a blind playthrough of this game, I don't know what particular monsters do and what their weaknesses are, so I kind of want information on them. And now I think I can do a few things here. We just don't have fire, right? Yeah, we're just missing fire. Put fire on her. Actually, let me see the bracer notebook for anything else. Flare arrow. We haven't encountered any other quartz that is fire element other than attack 1. What other thing use fire? Not a lot, right? Not a lot of things use fire. I kind of just want her to have it because of the coverage. We're just missing fire as the coverage right now. Or you know what? She doesn't have to heal, right? She doesn't really have to heal, really. Although we'll miss out. Will we miss out on anything? No. Let's give her that. And I think we can go healing on her. Stone hammer. Strike. Oh, I can go firebolt, right? Firebolt? Oh no, firebolt was something that I really had. Mine 1. Would that be enough? Let me see if I get another HP one. So, just want to see. Okay, there. It's enough. So we got Latier. Okay, for this build, she got shield 1. So she's like a tank here. She is like a tank, right? She got defense. Arts defense at 22. Defense at... Oh no. There really isn't any tank in this game, is there, huh? Guess we can make her like dodge tank. Who has the best agility? Nobody. Oh. She has bind, whip, and I kind of want her in the front line because of all her great S-craft abilities. So she can go here, go here, go here. There we go. Alright, now we danked out our party. I feel very good about this. You know? I feel like I have progressed a lot over this playthrough. And really feeling like a lot stronger now. It's one of the things I really like about this game. Like you do really feel progression in this game. Whether by, you know, unlocking arts or by getting more weapons and gaining more abilities. There's really a certain point of satisfaction to this game when you have progression, you know?
Come on, let's keep asking around for the details regarding the incident.
Alright. Gotta ask around. So, there was a burglary, I believe, right?
It looks like this shop was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals.
Or my factory and my goods, they gone. I've got to report this to either the army or the Blazer Guild ASAP. Now hold on just a minute. If either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger, oh no, yikes, I did be in a world of hurt. Are you money laundering? What are you doing?
Yeah, this one turned out really cute. Now, is this how you wanted this one?
Yeah, sure. Something like that. However, we really got screwed, you know that?
These goons. What up, goons? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story?
Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again.
Hey, it's you kids!
Oh, Estelle and Joshua? Boy, am I glad to see they let you out of the clickers.
Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. You certainly had me worried.
Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village.
Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us.
Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourself?
Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after all you already been hauled off.
We could have had really great shot of your arrest and have been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot.
I swear, you people in the news business.
But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits.
It sure looked like that to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore.
I see. That does make things a bit more difficult.
Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know whence the Sky Bandits entered town?
According to the witness statements, they were seen leaving through the west gate.
Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and the Bowes Market are right through the west gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would have been far more lucrative.
When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway?
Ha! I'm glad you asked. I'm Oliver Lenhelm, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you heard rumors about me, right?
Oh right, you're that guy who drank wine without paying at the classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Ha ha! You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask.
Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap.
These two are very much alike.
I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you.
That would be for the best.
It would be for the best. Anyways, what is going on here?
Wow, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night.
What did they take? What's inside here?
I wonder who did this. Oh, where did they go? I really wonder who did this. I guess we'll find out in the next part. See you in the next part.